Will The Weeknd's next album be the greatest one yet? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the year again, and I'm sure you're all excited for The Weeknd's upcoming album. The hype and anticipation is growing day by day as we await Abel's next announcement, whatever it may be. A single, the album title, something regarding the Sao Paulo show, who knows, only time can tell. But one thing I personally know for sure is that this new Weeknd album that we are waiting for is set up to be one of the greatest Weeknd albums ever released. From the teasers, to the time spent, to the storyline, to the rollout so far, I already know this upcoming Weeknd project is going to be a very, very, very special one. So I thought, as we continue to anxiously wait for the news from Abel regarding the new and upcoming album, why not tell you all the reasons why I think this might be the biggest and best album ever. Real quick though, before we get into the video, I wanted to announce that I'm creating a brand new channel, a brand new personal brand. This new content will follow me and my life, things like vlogs, reaction videos, and other forms of content. So if you want to see more of me, and if you like my content on this channel, then this is for you. As a little teaser, I can confirm that I'll be traveling to Sao Paulo to see The Weeknd's one-night special concert on September 7th. This obviously means brand new, exciting, and exclusive content. If you want to see the show and my days leading up to it, make sure to check out the new channel and subscribe to it. The whole goal is to grow another amazing community just like this one. So from one Weeknd fan to another, I hope you can join me on this new journey. The link is in the description. Thank you. There's no doubt in anyone's minds that this album is probably one of the most anticipated Weeknd albums ever. And this stems from many reasons, but the number one reason is time. If The Weeknd, screw that. If any artist goes through multiple years of silence and no music released, you already know that they're sitting in the lab cooking up something good. Well, maybe not every artist, but that's besides the point. In one of my last videos, I mentioned how it's been over 2.5 years without a new Weeknd album, excluding the Idol soundtrack, of course. And it's not the first time. EXO fans went over 4 years without any new music aside from 6 tracks on My Dear Melancholy, which we all love, from the time period of Starboy to After Hours. Did that time suck? Yes. Was it boring? Yes. Did I wake up every morning praying that Abel would reactivate his Instagram and do something? Yes. Did it happen? No. But what was the outcome? After Hours by The Weeknd. An album so significant and successful that it is still talked about until this day and will probably be talked about for decades to come. An album that saw all 14 songs charted on the US Billboard's Hot 100. An album that sold 444,000 copies in the first week, surpassing Starboy by almost 100K. An album that contained Blinding Lights, a song that became the most streamed song in Spotify history. A song that spent 90 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. That's 1.73 years. It's no surprise that After Hours by The Weeknd is a world-altering piece of art, but its success isn't only due to the music featured on it. The rollout and the timing played arguably just as big of a role. From months of teasing to a signature outfit with the red suit and the delivery of this album, it was all incredible. Not to mention that it was released at the peak beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, a time in history where most people had virtually nothing to do, but The Weeknd was there to provide them with music that healed. As we fast forward, we reach the rollout and release of Dawn FM, an album that didn't see the same success as After Hours, but a very crucial album nonetheless. Well, of course it's crucial, it's the second part to the trilogy. Now what Dawn FM did was pave the way towards the third album. It expanded on the story of After Hours, it made it whole, and it confirmed that we are seeing some sort of aspect of heaven, hell, and purgatory. Maybe, we don't really know anymore based off recent news. Dawn FM also added amazing aspects to the tour in the same way that After Hours did. My whole point here is, I think it's going to be one of the biggest and best and greatest Weeknd albums because of how much time is going into it and how much preparation is being done. There hasn't been a past Weeknd album where he's begun teasing many months, even years in advance, and there hasn't been a Weeknd album that has a whole concert dedicated to it and to its rollout. Furthermore, the upcoming ending to the modern day trilogy is already known to have been in the works for years and has been getting teased for a great amount of time. Take Hold Your Heart as an example, a song that was teased over 4.5 years ago now, and that is rumored to be on the upcoming album. Only a few days after Dawn FM was released, did The Weeknd immediately tell fans that they were experiencing a new trilogy. Now, fans were unsure what this meant, but then quickly started to realize that After Hours and Dawn FM would perfectly set up the final piece to this puzzle. A spin on his first ever project in his music career. The Weeknd had started his legendary career with 3 mixtapes compiled into a trilogy, and would now end it just as it all began. Honestly, it all adds up perfectly and it holds so much importance. Therefore, you know Abel is going to go out with a bang and hold one of the most iconic musical careers that we've ever seen. With Abel's track record, it's hard to imagine this album being anything less than extraordinary. The anticipation alone is setting the stage for what could be one of the most impactful releases of his entire career. Being that this upcoming album is supposedly The Weeknd's last one, I think it's safe to say that it will top other projects in depth, quality, and possibly even size, making it one of the greatest Weeknd albums yet. Let me know if you think it'll be good in the comments. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, turn on post notifications, and subscribe. Also, make sure to check out my new channel. The link is in the description, and until next time.